Hello dears, I am very happy to see you all in this English class. Are you all happy now? Oh yes, okay dears. Last part we have seen about learning a game by Sachin Tendulkar. Now in this section you are going to see about the poem. It's nothing but Stopping by Woods on a Snowy Evening. Stopping by Woods on a Snowy Evening is the name of the poem. It is in Unit 1. We are going to see it's a memory poem. So you have to memorize and see whether you have been memorized well. First you copy down in your fair note and start writing in the classwork, English classwork note, and you memorize the every lines. Totally in this poem you have 4 stanza. Now we are going to see about the author of the poem. Who is he? He was a Robert Frost. Robert Frost is the author of the poem. So he was born on 26 March 1874. When did he was born? He was born on 26 March 1874. He was a famous American poet. He was a famous American poet. And also he was noted for his realistic descriptions of rural life. He was noted for his realistic descriptions for his rural life. His famous poems are The Road Not Taken, Mending Wall. Mending Wall you might have learned in your 8th class Unit 1 poem. You might have learned about the Mending Wall. And After Apple Picking, these were the very famous poem which has written by Robert Frost. Okay, now we move on to the poetic lines. First stanza. Whose woods, these are, I think, I know. Now the poet says that first he starts with the question format. Whose woods, these are, I think, I know. His house is in the village though. His house is in the village though. He will not see me stopping here. He will not see me stopping here to watch his woods fill up with snow. To watch his woods fill up with snow. Okay dears, what is the first line? Whose woods these are, I think, I know. Here the author says that he was a realistic rural life lover. So he wanted to go and see what's all happening everywhere. So he most like village life. So he was going, the author makes a man was going on a horse. Okay, by the time he was seeing the wonderful scenery, but it was a night time. So how it was? It was full of snowy. Snow has been fallen upon the forest. Trees and land, everywhere was snow. Here he mentioned woods. Woods means what is refers to forest. Okay, in the forest what do you see? Yes, trees, animals you might have seen. Okay, so here he refers here woods as a forest. So he was thinking that whose woods these are, whose woods are these? So he says here, I think. So here I refers to the author. Okay, I refers to the author. Who is he? Robert Frost. So I refers to author. He is saying that I think, I know. What do you know? What he know means, I know that his house is in the village though. His house might be nearby the village. His house might be nearby the village. The owner of the house is not here. He will be in some other place in village. Now we move on to third line. He will not see me stopping here. So he was not at the place, the owner of the forest. So he is not here. So where he was? He was in the village. He is assuming that he will be in the village though. Here the third line says, he will not. Here, where what's a he refers to the village, the owner of the forest woods. No, that man he was referring. He will not see me. Me here refers to the author. Me refers to the author. So stopping here, he will not see me stopping here. So to watch his woods, to watch his woods. Here his refers to the village man. His refers to the village man. He will not see me. I am stopping here, and also he will not watch his woods fill up with snow. I am watching here the full forest is covered with snow. So I was very lovable to watch this beautiful scenery. I am watching here. The owner of the woods will not see me. So that only he has been saying in these 4 lines. Who woods? These are, I think he will be in the village. He will not know. I am stopping here to see the lovely snow which is filled by the snow, the lovely forest. Okay. So next 4 lines. My little horse. He was riding on the horse. So he and his horse were very thick companion. So whatever the horse is thinking, he is be understand and he is realizing that. So he said that my little horse must think. So he has saying that why you have stopped here. No, the horse was thinking in his mind. So what he is thinking, my little horse must think, it quarrel. So it quarrel means what's the meaning here? Strange. What's this one? Strange. So why the man has stopped here? Any reason is that? So what's the reason? Why he have to stop here? So who is thinking that one? The little horse. To stop without a farmhouse near. So nearby there is no farmhouse also. What's the need to stop here? So these are the mind read by the author. Who is telling this one? The author is saying, my little horse might think it quarrel to stop without a farmhouse near. And also, what's that? To stop here between the woods and the frozen lake. So already I said it was a snowy evening. So there was a river is going on there by the side. It was fully frozen. It was fully frozen. And also the horse is thinking and say that why need to stop in between the woods and the frozen lake. The darkest evening of the year. This is the very darkest evening of the year. So there is nothing reason is there why the poet was stopped here to see what happened to him. So the little horse must think. So he has realized that the horse will be thinking that one. But why? What's the purpose? He was standing. He wanted to see. He wanted to observe what is going on. And also he was lovable to see the scenery. He was seeing that. Okay. Okay dears, now we see the 3rd stanza. He gives his harness bell a shake to ask if there is some mistake. The only other sounds the sweep of easy wind and downy flake. So here in the 3rd stanza, he starts with the he. He gives his harness. Who is he refers to? So these questions are very important because in your appreciation question there will be a question for you who refers to he. So you have to know. So his refer to who, me refer to who. So there you have to, while listening the class, you observe properly, then only you can able to answer that type of questions. Here he refers to the horse. He refers to the horse. Now what happened? The horse is saying that he gives his harness. Harness means in the horse there will be a straps. So they will be tied on the horse. So that one under the neck there will be a bell. So he was what he was doing with the, he gives his harness and also he shakes his bell. So to warn the author, that is the man, what's happened to us? If there any mistake is there, so why you have stopped in the darkest evening of the between the woods and the frozen lake? Why you have stopped here? Is there any mistake here? Why you are not moving upon? So the horse gives his harness a bell shake. Now everything is very silent. So there was what was there? The only other sound. What sound? In the morning time you can hear the birds creeping sound or some other sound you might be hearing. But at the night, it was the darkest evening, there was a complete silence. So there was no other sound was there. The only sounds the wind. So what's the meaning of here? Wind means clean it was. No other sound was there. So of course, easy wind and downy flake. What was the sound they were be? They means who's the author and the horse, they were be hearing the downy flake. So the feathers or the trees, leaves, no, that one has coming from the above to the down in a very clean and in a very sound was very smooth. It will not be very hard to hear. So that one he was be observing and he has seen how beautiful, wonderful it was. And the last stanza, the woods are lovely. The woods are lovely. Woods means what's the meaning here refers to forest. The trees, okay. So he is seeing everywhere. The trees are lovely and dark and deep. So, but I have promises to keep. So, but I have promises to keep. So here the last two lines he has said in a repetition form, and miles to go before I sleep, and miles to go before I sleep. I wanted to go. So I am having some promises to keep. So I want to go mile. By seeing, looking here, if I be here, my full time will be waste. But I am observing everything. It was very wonderful. But I have to move forward to fulfill my promises, and also I want to go to mile. So before I sleep. So here the last stanza, here the last lines here be said twice, miles to go before I sleep and miles to go before I sleep. Here the Robert Frost he says in his realistic form how we have to be move forward. So while in our own life we just, you have been in this lockdown time, many hours together, many days together is there for you to improve your vocabulary or improve your character or improve what are the knowledgeable things you have to improve. That the source is available in every part, but what you are doing, just sitting or just you are doing your part. What is that? Watching mobile phone, lavishly wasting your precious time. So you have some promises, you have some dream to do. So that one set in your goal first. So already I told in the prose part, take one as a role model and do according to that, and you have to achieve your goal. How Sachin Tendulkar attained his goal and became the greatest batsman in the world history in the cricket team. So like that you frame your goal. So here he is saying the woods are lovely, everywhere is super, everywhere is wonderful, and just standing here and look at that one, his time will be moving on and he will not keep his promise. So that only he says, you can be in this wonderful world, you can see everything, you can be observe everything, but there is a time to move, you have to move from the place. So you can watch TV, you can be do everything. Apart from that, what is your goal? Have you reached your goal? You have to think. And also here says, and miles to go before I sleep. What he has been referring here, sleep, another word here, it refers to death. What is that one? Death. Before death, what you have achieved is the main question for everyone. What you have achieved till now? Anything useful you have achieved? It's useful means well and good. But still some other students, you are not making use of your proper time. So make use of it. You have to achieve more. So in this world, there is many wonderful things are there. If you by just watching that one, you are seeing the hindrance, or you are seeing that, oh no, I can't able to move forward. I'm just standing here and looking there and just I'm blinking what to do. I cannot able to move forward. No. So you have to set your goal, move forward. So here the author, how he end with, and miles to go before I sleep. You want to keep his promise like that. You also wanted to do more. You also wanted to achieve your dream. So go do whatever you can able to do before you go to sleep, that is death. You want to achieve more in this wonderful world. Okay dears, so now you understand about this poem. So it's a memory poem. You take down in your fair note, English classwork note, and start memorize. So then I will be when we will able to see, by the time we can discuss a lot and more. Until goodbye and thank you students.